All right, Shane Loney and Evan Adler with Whitewater Fishing. We're going to give you guys a whitewater fishing report from the east side of the state today, Lake Huron. We've been pre-fishing for the Michigan Walleye Tour for the last 3 days. Tournament was supposed to be today and tomorrow, but there's small craft advisory for the whole weekend, so it got canceled. So we fished 2 days up in Alpena. The first day was really tough. I didn't catch a fish. Him and Austin only caught one fish, but the second day we figured some things out. We were kind of working breaks. 14 foot of water seemed to be a ticket for me at least, and I know that was roughly the same for them as well. Rocks obviously being up in Alpena. Then the last day we came down to the Charity Islands, fished around there. There's not a ton of fish around, but there's a nice quality grade of fish. 3, 4, there's a few 5-pounders mixed in. We didn't set the world on fire with them though, so if you're looking to fun fish, that's probably not the place to go. It was pretty few and far between bites, but with that being said, I'm sure there were people there that were on them a little bit better than we were, being that we only had 1 day there. So right. If you want to catch more fish, I would say stick to the inner bay, but they're just not going to be as big. So
we'll talk about a little bit what we caught them on. Kind of only 2 things. Biggest thing was ripping wraps up on the rocks. Kind of a mix of colors with what we used there. I know Shane caught a few fish pulling harnesses. We caught a couple fish pulling harnesses too. It seemed that anything with a green blade, green bead seemed to do the best out there. We tried a couple other colors and couldn't get really the bites that we were wanting for. So those are our main 2 baits for up in Alpena.
We couldn't get bit on crankbaits. There were some guys that were, a lot of the fish were in like the top 10 foot of the water column too. And the hard part about it is you don't mark them on your graph, because once they get close to the boat, they scatter. So you don't see them, so it's hard to be confident in a spot. But a lot of the fish we caught, like I was running leads, like a 30-foot lead on my crawler harness, snap weight, and only putting it down about 7 feet. So 15 feet on, with my lead, but it was only down in the water column about 7 feet. So
right. So,
anything else?
No, that's about it. That kind of concludes our, what is it? What's
stop?
Today? Yeah, third stop for the Michigan Walleye Tour, middle of June here. So not too bad.
Thank you.